Now, Macau wasn't originally on the itinerary for this trip, but if you've seen my last video from Kathmandu, Nepal, then you'll probably know why I'm standing here right now and I'm not in Nepal anymore. But yeah, as things transpired over there, I just decided to cut my losses and get out a few days earlier to make the most of my time on the road. So I took a flight back to Hong Kong late last night and arrived at 5:30 this morning. The plan was always to go to Hong Kong for a few days after Kathmandu, but I didn't imagine spending 6 days there. So I had a quick look at flights to go somewhere else, but as you can imagine, flying somewhere the same day you're booking it is going to be incredibly expensive. And then I thought, Macau, now is the time to actually give it a go. And an hour later, I jumped on a bus and here I am. And what can I say? Wow, I'm pleasantly surprised. Seriously, my impression of this place was just casinos. Now I know there are a lot of casinos here, but this place is a vibe. It is sick. Old school retro Hong Kong vibes mixed with Europe. Obviously a massive Portuguese influence here. I mean, like even the street signs are written in Portuguese. But wow, I can't believe I've not even looked into really coming to this place before, because I'm loving it so far. The color palette, the textures, the grittiness, but like the Europeanness of it. A crazy place. I'm really, really interested to check it out today and photograph this place. I already wish that I was actually spending a few more days here rather than just one night. But yeah, I've smashed the obligatory Macau pork bun, pastel de nata as well, egg tart. And for someone that's not slept in 24 hours, I'm feeling relatively decent. So without further ado, let's go and explore Macau. So we've got some lovely patterns on the wall here and just crazy harsh shadows and highlights. Like to get the silhouette of someone in that highlight. Now, it wasn't until I got back to my hotel and Google translated the characters that were on the wall there that I realised that it says Macau. I thought that was pretty cool. I probably should have stayed around a little bit longer and waited for that shadow to pass from the characters on the right hand side and then frame my subject accordingly. However, hindsight's a funny thing. I could have waited around longer and that shadow could have been in a stranger position, allowing me not to frame my subject where it is. Instead of dwelling on it, I think I'll just take what I've got. The light here is just stunning. Because of the tall buildings as well, you get these really harsh shadows and highlights, and it's so good for isolating a subject. So I'm shooting it at 70mm as well, just to compress the scene. Loving these highlights and shadows today. Every road is just so photogenic. This is a lovely, really simple, clean frame, but you've got the leading line of the green wall. I like that separation as well between that stop sign and the sort of negative space behind. And then if I can capture someone in that wall where that scooter is right now, I mean, that might even be a nice shot as it is. There is a fella sitting outside of a shop here. If I move over a bit more, it blocks him out. The leading line is a lot more. The only thing is the street is then, I'm sort of one-sided to it. And then you lose that separation between the stop sign. It merges into this building here. You've got the green bike as well. Just a lovely little everyday moment. Look at these two blue trucks with the black one in the middle. I like that facade of the background as well. Simple shot. It looks super nice. It's quite messy with all the other cars in landscape, but there's a nice bit of symmetry there. Just the colour palette in this place is just incredible.
I saw this gentleman walking with a traditional sun hat on and managed to capture him amongst a couple of colourful backdrops. He looked like he was a man on a mission, as if he was running late or something, but the colours he was wearing complemented the scene perfectly. I wish I'd have pulled the trigger on this first shot a couple of seconds earlier and there wasn't that sliver of white down the left hand side and the backdrop was all this yellow mesh. However, looking back now, I quite like that separation and depth that white sliver adds to the scene. The second is my favourite, as he's facing the sun and the scene is just a lot brighter. He turns his head just as I pulled the trigger. I think I've gone a little bit too crazy on the tilt with this one, but it kind of works. It's just a good reminder that next time I should slow down a little bit and not panic as much when I'm in the moment.
So we've got this beautiful yellow wall with the white door, that red logo with the yellow fonts there, and then we've got these trolleys in the foreground. The harsh highlights and the dark shadows, absolutely stunning. But what I really like about this scene is trying to compress it. So I'll come in at 70mm and I'll shoot manual focus. And what I want to do is try and get a silhouette of someone's head in that yellow negative space. And because the shadows here is at an angle from this building behind me, that when they actually walk in front of me, they're actually going to be in the shade. I think I've got one shot there that I'm going to be happy with. Have a look at this gentleman down here. Just taking a break. Macau, wow, that was unexpected, man. What a place. I couldn't have been more wrong, and I love it when days like this happen where you go somewhere with like really low expectations and they just exceed your expectations, and you start getting into the groove of things, finding your motion, and you just connect with a place on a whole nother level. Maybe it's because I've not slept in like nearly 2 days, and the images might be complete rubbish when I look at them back on the computer tomorrow, but I've had a lot of fun anyway, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. I'm going to call it there, but what I will say, if you're ever in this part of the world, I would highly recommend you make a detour to Macau, because yeah, like I say, a beautiful place, and I've had a lot of fun making this video. So all of today's images will be edited with my Journey Collection preset pack. If you like the look of them and you want to support the channel, then you can pick them up in the link in the description below. But yeah, time for a shower because I'm literally stuck to myself, and a good night's sleep. I'll see you in the next one.